My rumpin.
When am I teaching you Premiere? I know. I can do that.
What?
I can give you my Adobe login. You can use Premiere because then you can just click the whole thing and push synchronize and it does it for you.
I love that so much.
Mm-hmm. You don't
Vegas
have to even do a clap sync.
pisses me off.
Do you know what it doesn't do though? Is it doesn't sync with Zelda. That's really annoying.
Why?
Because I mix Zelda so you can't hear it in the background, and because it's 5 tracks. Yeah. And then I don't have the game volume on one of them, but it's in the background. And even when we turn it up to like 40, I can barely hear it.
Wow.
So, and I have to compress it all into one file. Otherwise it would take forever to render if I put all 5 into one thing. So I have to like turn you guys way up. So it's like in my ears, and then turn down the game volume, like the game capture volume to like minus 30. And then it's like, head. There, it's fine. Then I have to go an hour in because for some reason it desyncs, and I have to find a random moment when Jack pauses because that's a good spot for it not to look like there's a cut because it's paused, and I have to like shift it by just a little bit. I typically find points when he shoots the bow because you can hear that. And that's, I'm like, okay, you can kind of hear that. And also when he's shooting the bow, he tends to be like focused. So we're all kind of watching while he's shooting the bow. So I can hear the bow in the background. I'm like, there it is. That's all I do. And then I render it. Like, it's so
crazy.
Stupid. Is this how we're opening the podcast and me talking about how I edit Zelda?
No, we were talking about how Gru fucked.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
They're making another Despicable Me movie. And there's a baby in it. It's his baby.
But I guess it doesn't like him.
It doesn't like him. His wife.
Is it worse that Gru fucked or that Michael Scott fucked? Both are Steve Carell. I just want to.
You know what? That's a good question because I think the latter.
You think Michael Scott? It's kind of weird. He was like all those That's What She Said just came out kind of in one moment. Yeah. But Gru's just like, oh yes. Oh, I'm not gonna.
That's honestly considering those just out of pocket. That's pretty good. It was solid enough.
Some horrible shit.
Let's not.
Okay,
let's not.
No.
I don't want to hear that.
No. We have so many more exciting things we could talk about.
Yeah.
We get demonetized.
Yeah.
Immediately demonetized. Just I'm like,
have you ever been on like a
review?
They're like, no.
The part where you talked about Gru saying that it was tight or something. That was weird. That's probably not good.
You ever seen like a thing on like DeviantArt or whatever? You follow an artist and then you go back and then there's deleted photos of or artwork pieces they've done, and it just says deleted, but it won't tell you why.
Yeah,
that's really gonna be the podcast. It'll be like, that's
it already is that.
That's the Gru one.
I was going through, and by the way, all of our campaigns, almost all of our campaigns, are on YouTube Music now, and I made them as podcasts, and I had to give them images and descriptions and stuff, so you guys can listen to all of our shit on YouTube Music now, and hopefully I'll get an RSS feed soon, and it'll be on everything. But for now, they're all on YouTube Music. So I was going and I was updating the playlist because they've gotten a little fucked in the past, and we literally have that. What you just said, Arcane Lounge is the only one that I opened, and at the top of the playlist it says, "Some videos in this list are hidden."
They're gone.
I think there's one episode we deleted. Which is pretty funny.
Also, I don't know if it was anything like funny. I think we just may have. I don't know.
No,
which is unfortunate because I would have loved if it was something like. Never mind.
It was some heinous.
Yeah.
Like I just said some. Horrible.
Let's not get our fucking first strike.
Yeah, let's not. And the other thing too is I was going through the playlist and I had to I was looking at all the stats on them because I got to see them in the YouTube thing. Witchlight, 50% of it is limited ads. 50%.
Oh my God.
I went and counted. It is like monetized. Nope. Monetized. Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No.
Yo.
I'm like, what? And I went through Icewind Dale. It's fine. But Witchlight, for some reason, is like, no.
Well,
I don't know why. It is the only campaign, by the way. The only one besides Eberron for some reason. Eberron also, but it's like 2 or 3 that are limited ads. All of our other games, green all across the board. What is it about Eberron and Witchlight, especially Wild Beyond the Witchlight, that YouTube is like?
I understand Eberron. We're doing some terrible stuff in that one sometimes.
Sure, but
Witchlight,
I don't think that's it.
The word I don't know if you can even spell it, but the solicited substance. That's maybe worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. The goo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
the magic goo.
That word is said a lot.
We were talking. Wait, hang on.
So no,
Hang on. First of all, this is uploaded. We're fine.
Oh,
yeah, we're good.
Drugs are.
By the way, if we would have uploaded all of Witchlight, it would have been fine because we can flag it. We can be like inappropriate language, and then they're fine because all the episodes that I've uploaded of Witchlight are fine because we did pre-records for a long time, and those are all good. So if we're not counting pre-records, it's like 75% of Witchlight for some reason. It's because we're talking about cum. We're not talking about cum that much.
Well, I think we might be.
All right, somebody go make a.
I know it's all February. It's February. Maybe it's too late to have New Year's resolutions, but maybe that's mine. Maybe I'll just be good in Descent.
Oh.
No, I plan to be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The amount of times I said "fuck you" and "fuck off" in the first episode of Descend was maybe a little too many.
Literally, I think that 1 minute, 5 minute rule doesn't work, but it is funny that you guys do it. I think it's funny. It's like 5 minutes. No. It's like or 15 minutes or whatever. It's pretty funny. Yeah. But I don't know. Some fucking YouTube employee hated Witchlight a lot.
They're like, fucking hate this campaign.
Too horny. I feel like the first couple episodes of Witchlight were not that heinous.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
I just remember Icewind Dale being really heinous, and then Witchlight just being like maybe
the people at YouTube really liked our Icewind Dale game, and they're like, just let us slide.
That was okay.
Yeah,
that was okay. Slide.
Could be.
We weren't saying hung in. Well, there was that satyr.
He was hung.
There was a hung satyr. Maybe we were a little heinous.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I don't know. All right.
Well.
They should.
It's probably
have a way.
Just Myers just having his titties.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that was the running thing for a little bit, and I was like, you know what? Well, hell yeah.
YouTube's just like, that tiefling is too slutty.
Yep.
Yeah. I wanted to say that I wanted to open the podcast today. Well, I didn't, which is fine. But I just want to say that I wanted to open it by saying, drew a dark and fucked up version of Descent into Avernus. It's just a little peek into my twisted mind. That's that's my comment after the first episode of Descent.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna leave me out to dry?
Yeah.
Can you not? I gotta drink some water.
Descent was a good time.
It was a good time.
It's a great time.
Phenomenal time.
Yeah.
All right, that's not what I was asking for. But
what did you want?
No, I don't care. Well, apparently I do.
Oh.
Let's go to questions.
Okay.
All right.
Guys, for some reason we still ask questions on Twitter.
we should have the Discord do it. Is there any
way
you can do that, or to be
it's supposed to be your job? Go in the thread right now. There's a thread in there that they made a question.
Sometimes I can't find the thread though.
I don't know how to find a thread in general. I'm too much of a bummer for that.
Oh, it'll have the channel, and then right underneath it, it'll say it. So Arcane Launch says questions right underneath it.
But it doesn't.
On the phone?
It doesn't.
Let me look.
Sometimes it's there.
I don't really know how to work it.
You have to hold down.
Oh, you do have to hold it down.
You have to hold it down, and then there's a thing that says threads, and you click on that, and then it's there.
All right. Well, Happy Wolf asks, "Hey, folks, are there any TTRPGs in the future you were looking forward to? Me personally, I'm excited for Stormlight Archive RPG to come out. It is a fantasy setting where people bond to sprites and gain powerful abilities by taking oaths. I am summarizing very briefly. And it ends. Sorry, why are you laughing?
No, I was just trying to figure that out.
Oh, the Discord thing?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I thought something in the question was really funny.
Oh, no.
I don't know what Stormlight Archive is. Or it sounds familiar, but I don't. I'm feel like I've heard it before, but I don't know what it is. Do you guys know what that is?
Nope.
Well, then I'm going to look it up. I'm going to go over my tab, which was looking up mogging.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, that actually makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, Mia's kicking and screaming right now.
Yeah,
she's
you
punching
really
the wall
really.
right now.
Yeah.
She's like, how do you not know? Okay, got it. I don't know. That sounds cool. I've never read one of his books before.
Oh,
I don't know anything.
There's so many.
Yeah.
They're so big.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Moving on. Yeah. Spencer, why don't you hit us with one?
There's none yet.
There's none yet? It just says it lives. That's the only thing.
It was Dormammu. Mad Artist Zero says, have you guys checked out World Beyond Number? It's Brennan Lee Mulligan's new D&D podcast.
No, but I heard that Brennan Lee Mulligan had a baby.
He did.
He did.
That's pretty cool.
It's
and
cool.
they announced it on the podcast. And he didn't really announce it. He just said, he's just like, I had a baby.
That's the new.
And it just makes me mad. That's not how I did it.
Yeah.
Damn. He's so cool.
Next time.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Mr. Mars asks, of all the players/characters you've DM'd for, which ones, in your opinion, have been particularly good at following along with the story and plot hooks you've laid out for them the best? Is there a piece of advice or criticism you can provide for new players regarding this? This is interesting because on the comments of Descend, there's a comment in there where somebody did like a timestamp, and it's you just saying like, okay, here's the plan of what we're going to do. And you kind of explain, and somebody was like, wow, that's so cool. That it's the best feeling as a DM when your players do that. And I was like, what? And I watched it again, and I was like, I just have awesome players because this is like pretty normal. Like, I don't know. And it is. It's cool, but I feel like it was a cool thing when I was first DMing, being like, oh, thank God they're following the story, but like, and like planning things out and thinking. So anyways, that's besides the point. The question here is, of the players/characters you've DM'd for, which one in your opinion has been particularly good at following along with the story and plot because you've laid out for them the best? And if there's any advice or criticism you could give to players or DMs about that.
Emma.
Oh, yeah.
Emma and I have for the last, I don't even know what, 4 games?
Yeah.
Probably the next 2 or 3 games. Just hand and foot together the entire way through with Santi.
Was planned. I didn't know that car was planned.
Yeah.
Then that's how good you guys are at doing that. I'm in the game and I was like, let's play have a car. That's cool. Car. I love that. And then afterwards, like it was like 2 weeks later, I was like, you guys were talking about it. I was like, I'm sorry, was that planned because of the episode title?
Yeah, it's called
Reckless
like, Driving.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No,
so good.
It wasn't necessarily. We knew that we were going to get to car substance that day.
Yeah.
To what extent we weren't entirely sure, but no, Emma and I have been. She's so. I think and this could also be the advice. I don't know if I have criticism, but advice, and maybe this can be used for the DM and also the player. It takes a tremendous amount of trust to do that.
Yeah.
You don't just do it with a stranger. You don't just do it with someone you don't like. Communicate with properly.
Yeah.
It takes an immense amount of trust, and both parties have to understand what the other two are trying to do to some degree.
Yeah.
And she gets it, and she does a lot of cool stuff. She's a great person to kind of bounce ideas off, and vice versa. And then, to be honest, I'm blown away.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to click like that, but it has been stellar.
You got to be able to do that with somebody that you show up to you make a stream set every weekend and you do folding time with
folding time.
Yeah, really though, really. I mean, it's not saying necessarily that no one isn't at the table, because I mean, all my players are. I think Jacob's point of how that's just a normal thing.
Yeah,
we're infinitely blessed on the fact that all of our players at the table are phenomenal. Jack is crazy.
Oh yeah,
Jack surprises me every time we play together. But like,
I think the ones that surprise us is more like the ones that I feel like
I really
like
worried that I lose Emma. I really thought I'd drown her. I thought she wouldn't swim very well. I was hard focused on her because I was afraid. And no,
it's funny because that's how I was with Mia. When we did Icewind Dale and Fallout, I was like, I'm afraid that because I've the only experience I have with you in D&D is being in your game, Craig's game, with her, and I was really scared at the start of Icewind Dale because I was like, you know how I DM, and you two know how I DM, but Mia doesn't, and I'm really afraid that you're either not going to vibe with it because I'm nothing like how you do.
Yeah, absolutely.
And she did amazing, and we both vibed with it really well. And she's one of the easiest players that I can like give things to, but also I don't feel afraid to be criticized by because I'm sometimes I have players that are like, I don't know if I like this or I don't know if I agree with that, and I'm like, that's your opinion. But me, I'm always like, no, there's a good reason for this. And I know it's because we both kind of get each other a little bit. Yeah. And normally I'm like, she'll say something or she'll bring something up or she'll really like something in the story. And like there's another level to it that I know both of us are kind of getting on a different level than I get from some of my other players, which really surprised me. Yeah. I don't know if there's anything I can say about that other than just if you just kind of put trust in your players as a DM, then most of the time they'll give it back to you, which I think is really important.
I also don't know if you get it from every player. No. Some people just aren't that kind of player,
right?
Necessarily. I had people like Dory and one of our other friends, like Mary, they're not necessarily that same way. They role play in different ways, and they like to play the game in different aspects.
Yeah.
But necessarily taking story hooks to a narrative that they may have not even have, that may not be level. I mean, honestly, me is probably a great example. I don't know if I'm necessarily that person. I don't know if I have a fully thought out character until I'm 4 or 5 sessions in, so it can be difficult.
I love having you as a player though, because you're just so down for anything.
Yeah.
Like I can take a part of your story and I'll be worried. I'm like, I don't really want this to kind of like screw with the idea of who your character is. Yeah. And like 95% of the time you're like, no, this is perfect. I love it. And I'm going to add on to it.
Yeah.
And then, there's been some times where you're like, I don't know. And it's like, good. At least I know where the line is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is good. But yeah, it's why I love our Descent group a lot and our Icewind Dale group and Witchlight, because all of you guys are that. It's so easy to be like, so what if I do this? And then you guys go, okay, and I'm going to do more with it, actually, which was great.
Not to fuck, because we're probably going to talk about this for fucking ad nauseum for 4 or 5 games every fucking week on podcast, but something really did feel special going back to that table.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Maybe it wasn't true for anyone else, but there was no jitters for me.
Yeah, no.
The second Spencer started talking, everything was fine.
Dude, that was so weird.
The first interaction, I mean, we had session zeros.
Yeah.
But there's almost more awkwardness in the session zeros than there
was. That is the weirdest thing ever. I felt so awkward in our session zeros. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna. Maybe I don't know if this is gonna work out. And then session one was the most not nervous I've been in a session 1 before. I was more nervous for Fallout session 1 than I was for that. We sat and we were ready to go, and I was like, oh, I feel really good. Like I'm not afraid of like really fucking up right now, because I know everybody's gonna kind of cover each other a little bit. Like we all kind of it felt really good to be in that session 1, and all of us knew that we all kind of had each other's backs. And that was really, really cool. That was really cool.
Kudos to being first in the ring, because that shit's hard. So fucking you paved the way and everyone just followed suit, and it was very cool.
I warned you.
You did warn me.
No, for sure.
You're kind of my shonen pro tag. That's what I keep saying.
Oh.
Yeah.
You are not the main character of the game, because it's very important that all 4 characters are the main characters.
Yeah.
But you have
especially
some tropes that I've written with your character that kind of put you in main character status a little bit. So, that doesn't mean any difference towards anybody else. You are one of 4.
I am one of 4.
Mm-hmm.
But it's right.
But actually, you're number 3. So
I am.
You're right.
Always Caius B, never Caius A.
Number 3.
Cold's number 1.
If that meme sticks through the entire thing, that's probably the tattoo.
Yeah.
It's just a number and then whatever.
Cannot be Caius B.
Why not?
No. You're number 3 now.
I am number 3.
You're number 3.
Caius B, number 3.
For those who haven't checked it out, while Jacob looks up a question, go look at fucking Descent.
Yeah, go look at the art. It's beautiful.
Oh god damn.
Oh, you know what? There's a last piece of this question that I really want to answer, which is there a piece of advice or criticism you can provide to new players regarding this? I don't know if I want to call it criticism or advice. It's sort of a mixture of both. It's just like what I want to tell you. If you really want to start getting in that mindset, you have to be able to not be married to every single idea.
Yeah.
That is the biggest lesson. One of the biggest lessons I ever learned when running D&D is like, I am never 100% married to any idea. There are some that I'm about 90% on, and I tell my players over and over and over again, and even then there's been times where it isn't exactly what I wanted it to be, but that's okay, because I have to be happy with what it is at the end of it. And I always am. Most of the time I'm normally like always okay with it. And once you kind of let that go, which is such a new DM, new player kind of thing, where you're like, I know exactly what I want this to be, and I have this really big idea, and I want it to go a certain way, and it's like, it won't. But you can put it in that direction. You can definitely shepherd that, and it's going to happen in that light. But the more you play that way, and the more your players play that way, the more it actually becomes everything everybody wants it to be, because we all get it, and that's I think just kind of the magic of getting to that point with experienced players.
I think it's a very good piece of advice.
Yeah.
I think that's a really, really strong evergreen piece of advice.
Yeah. Rest in peace to John Watt.
Yeah, it's unfortunate we couldn't save him. I understand why I fucking made this meme, but I've been thinking about it. That's exactly why he didn't let us get fucking scrolls on him. Because we would have took that bitch the entire way through with us.
Yeah. You would have blown all your... I thought you guys would die session 1. I thought somebody would. And you guys didn't, which is crazy.
You fucking almost got me.
Yeah, almost.
I tried.
Yeah?
I tried.
Honestly, you almost... and then my turn got skipped, so I was probably safe. I was thinking
you were in the safest position.
I was probably safe getting skipped.
Yeah.
Because I probably would have put myself in harm's way, and something would have happened to me.
Man, I like to play fair. I don't want to be, because it's just like how I like to DM, especially with combat and stuff. And I wanted to be good about that sort of stuff, but I was like, all right, this might be a lot. This might be really, really tough.
Mm-hmm.
And now I've like gauged like where we are. I'm like, okay, this is kind of our power level. It's the same as Icewind Dale.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are really fucking good at this game. I have to make Tekalili difficult, like really, really difficult. Mm-hmm. So I'm just gonna do the same with this game.
That's
phenomenal little group of people.
Colton's just so
Colton is a wizard
good at it.
Oh my god.
I want
the 9D chess
Colton is doing exactly what I wanted him to. I was like, I want you to be playing 9D chess every game, and it's
so
a lot of fun.
It's
so smart.
Also fun that I didn't look at my perk tree until like I didn't look at all of it. I looked at like the first few things that I could get, and now I'm like, there's new stuff.
Oh my god, I'm having no problem not picking just every first thing.
Yeah,
because then I'll make no fucking advancement at all. So I have to like thinking like where am I really gonna go here?
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I also really want to. We're gonna be at level 3 for a minute, but
that's another thing. I didn't think we were leveling up the first game.
Oh no, I thought we were gonna. I thought we were
leveled up
4
twice?
or 5 episodes of level 1.
Yeah.
No.
Pleasant surprise.
Yes.
I know I wanted...
ate that shit up.
Yeah.
Like level 3, I was like,
yeah.
Oh.
I know I wanted to be level 1. I know I wanted to hit level 2 at the end of session 1, but when we were playing session 0s, I was like, I think I want to be 3 kind of at the beginning of the game, because I wanted to feel it out a little bit and kind of feel where we were.
Yeah.
And Icewind Dale, it worked out because I liked that you guys were a little bit lower for a while, because it kind of grounded you guys to the 10 towns a little bit.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that. But with this, because I'm kind of ramping a little bit at the beginning, I was like, all right, I kind of want them to be able to do some cool stuff before we get into the rest of this, and then I can kind of really double down on the crazy stuff that I want to do. But we'll probably be at 3 for probably 5 games.
I could be at 3 for 5 games.
Cool.
Every day of my life.
Yeah, no, but my original plan was to not hit 3 till like game 4.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah. We can be 3. I want to be 3.
Oh, I love that. I think the whole table loved that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Everybody liked
that.
Yeah, everybody liked that.
Yeah. Elder Akuma asks, how far did you make in your honor mode playthroughs for Baldur's Gate 3? I'm currently going through mine right now, and I'm almost done with Act 1. How far did you get, Craig?
Daddy Yoda got into that on the beach where the Nautiloid crashes.
Oh my god!
And you get up and we fight that group, and then we fell in. I don't know who fell in and broke their legs and was downed immediately. You, unfortunately. For audio listeners, it was Spencer. That's the furthest my honor has ever gone. Yeah. In that room with all those guys. I was joking
because I know you didn't play it, and I forgot that we streamed it.
Yeah.
We streamed a honor run like a few weeks ago. It's on Arcane Arcade if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
It was really dumb. You did play Daddy Yoda. That was pretty great.
You really can't make an ugly character in that game, just saying.
It's hard.
I think that needs to be an update.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I couldn't play Lazarus because he was too hot.
Here's the thing.
He needs to be fucked up. It's not possible.
I agree with you.
It's not possible.
But I think you can be ugly because if you play an orc, or you can very easily have like nasty looking hair and you can put like old face, and like you can do weird shit with your face, and you can look gross, like you're not supposed to exist, like Oblivion levels of gross.
That's kind of what I want.
But no. Here's the thing. You can't be scrungly. And that's the thing, is because it's Azeraphis and Lazarus ride a similar line where they're both kind of nasty, but there's still kind of an element of them being like a little cool. Yeah. And you can't be that in Baldur's Gate. No. You can't look like a hobo, but you can look like you should have never been born. But it's like it's either you should have never been born or you're goddamn beautiful. Yeah. It's like Giga Chad, beautiful. You can be a twink very easily. You can be the most gorgeous looking, woman I've ever seen in my life. But you can't be like. Both Terra and Azeraphis are just kind of scrungly, and you just can't do it. Yeah. They both just look too hot or too ugly, and it's like, damn it.
No, for sure. It is very.
I want a scrungly update. I want nasty looking hair. I want greasy ass hair. Yeah. I want scars that are just like warping your face. I want face options that are like. Oh my god, give me fucking eye bags. Give me the darkest goddamn eye bags I can have. I want to look depressed as shit. Why can't I do that anyways, that's
It is.
Jay wants
typical
to
D&D,
Sims.
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
because
Yes.
I once
that's
saw.
all Sims. It's
I
just,
once
you're
saw
done.
Emma just putting a full fit for a baby, and I was like, "What is this fucking game?
Yeah.
What is this? This baby's this big once you get out of that menu.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're gonna see the baby's fit.
Wait, she put a baby in like an outfit?
Several. She made several outfits for the baby. And I was like,
You get every day. You get sleep.
Yeah.
You get party. You get summer and winter.
Yeah.
I think there's another one.
"That's a bunch."
I
of
don't
them.
know if the baby gets the like athletic wear one that you can do.
Yeah.
It was
But-
crazy.
You can't look like
Baby had layers.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had an overcoat on.
Why does
Yeah.
the baby need that?
I don't know, but
It gets
then
cold.
She pulled out and it was
It
like,
does?
Yes.
In
"Baby's this
Sims?
big."
In Sims.
Can the baby die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait, babies can die?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure.
Maybe I do wanna
The
play
baby's
this game.
ruthless.
No, I think if a baby gets to the point where it's going to die, they take it away from you.
which is
like
even
the
which,
CPS
which-
The
which-
CPS
yeah, which
comes.
even
Maybe that's
crazier.
more
is-
realistic.
Yeah,
Yes.
even more
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you don't send your kids to school too, they
Do you have to give him a college fund?
there is like a college expansion in the game, yeah, and it costs money.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The game's crazy.
Do you
Yeah.
have to pay rent?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Do you like go to the store?
I mean,
I mean, you
in
gotta
Sims
go.
3 you used to be able to go to a store.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't interact inside it. Now in
Can you
Sims
become like
4,
a CEO and like establish
Yes.
capitalism across the world?
Yeah, you can.
Can you just like put people under your boot? Can you like make a
Yes.
people farm?
That's
people
I don't know what
farm?
that means.
What does that mean?
Can you like
You
take a
cage
bunch of
people in basements.
cage them,
Yes.
and only like milk them for their goods?
Milk them for their goods.
Yeah,
What are we saying here?
you know what I'm saying.
No, I don't think you could
Yeah,
milk
you might-
someone for their
what
goods.
kind of milk-
I've
kind of
read
milk
a
are we
book or
making?
two.
You could take
Mhm.
Sims,
Mhm.
lock them in a room,
Mhm.
and make them do like one of the skills and produce money
What are
that
some of
way,
those skills?
like painting.
Like labor.
Yeah.
So you milk
Oh.
them for their labor.
You could have them knit,
Mm.
and they would make
Can I
little
make like a factory?
a factory.
and it
a
just makes-
shoe.
a shoe factory?
Yeah.
I don't know.
iPhones?
iPhones. Gonna mine
Will
Cobalt.
the Sims build can I make Sims that make those nets so they can't jump out the windows?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Can I make North Korea?
I will say
Sims?
that Emma did. I watch Emma do this a lot. Apparently, my favorite streamer is Emma.
Yeah.
Emma should stream.
Emma, I think, was going to make this apartment complex in the intent to be a crazy landlord and charge them too much, and then she did and felt bad, and then reduced it to like a quarter the price of rent.
Felt bad.
And she's like, if I could make them live here for free, I would.
Oh, fuck,
And I was like,
that's
that's
so
crazy.
funny.
With the new, they put out like an expansion recently where it's you can be a landlord, and one of the things that like houses you can have them have mold, and then I think the Sims can die from the mold exposure.
Mold!
Yes.
What is this game?
I like that someone might have to go to school and like just play Sims for 400 hours and you'll know how to be a landlord.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You're talking about baby in a fit.
Yeah, baby in a fit.
Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh, we're talking about honor mode.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah,
mine's the same spot as
Well, that's
as
the
Grace.
same part.
Yeah, you actually were before
Yeah.
me.
Oh, that's what all I was gonna say is in Baldur's Gate 3, you can't look like Geralt of Rivia.
Yeah,
You can look like pretty Geralt of Rivia.
I don't
Geralt of
know.
Rivia is pretty.
Hang on. What haircut do you put on Geralt? What's your guys' canon Geralt hairdos?
In the
The
first half
half up, half down,
in the first half of the game, it's half up, half down, kind of
and
like how
then
my
there's
hair
the
is
one
right
that's
now.
like,
It's
where it's
here,
shaved on
and
the
he does
sides.
this.
Yeah.
Then in the last half of the game, like when I get to Skellige, I do the one where it's shaved on
Yeah.
the sides, and I give him the little. And then when I do the DLC, I give him the little glasses.
Oh,
I don't know
don't
glasses.
I
That's
don't
cool.
give him glasses.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
he gets to have a little bit of a big
Yeah.
beard in the middle.
Never clean shaven.
No, only in that bit where they do shave his face.
Yes,
and then-
unfortunately,
His
yeah, I don't
beard
have a
does
choice.
not get that big.
No.
Yeah, no. So
No,
the
no.
biggest beard you get is it's like here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't have a beard that looks like that.
No.
They have one beard. They either have the cleanest shaven face where all of your pores have been removed from your face,
You had laser.
or
Yeah.
or they have that your beard is longer than Geralt's longest beard. It's like, give me in between that.
Yeah.
I want a little beard. And one of them clips into one of the tiefling faces that perfectly fits a Zeraphis. And so he looks like he can't grow a full beard, and it's nasty. And it's not the kind of nasty I want. It's like he's not depressed enough. He looks
Yeah.
like he's prepubescent. Like
Oh.
that's not what I want.
Oh,
Faces are too smooth in that game.
Yeah.
Except for the NPCs. Halson's face, that's a rough man.
Yeah.
That is a rough looking man.
Well, that man is rough.
Why can't I look that rough?
Because it's for Halson.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Halson.
He's special.
I'll kick him in his teeth. You know what?
I'd like to see you try to kick that man in his teeth.
My character, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
He turned into a bear and eat my balls.
He would.
I mean, we've talked about that, but when I freed him from, what's her name?
Minthara?
No, the other time mine got captured twice.
Oh, by Orin?
Yeah, by Orin.
Wait,
and then I freed him.
Halson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I went up to the slab he was attached to, and it was locked. So I had to pick lock the slab, and then he got up and T-posed, and then that was it.
And then he was like,
"Oh yeah," and then he was fucked.
And then he was fucked. He was fucked forever.
Wasn't he?
He never changed his dialogue
again.
Find
the kid.
He kept trying to find that kid.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, we found him.
We found him. We saved him.
He just couldn't handle the stress of going into that pit.
Damn.
Orin did something to him.
I'll say that, but he was the only companion that showed up at before the fight with the Elder Brain.
Wow.
And he had new dialogue.
Oh, good.
That's cool.
But that was it. My game was
sorry, I've been in a coma.
No one else showed up.
That's so funny.
Not a single fucking person showed up at Halson.
It was just him.
I was like, isn't this like, I was like, oh, this made a really cool scene. Why is it just Halson?
They fixed it. It's kind of like Cyberpunk. They really fixed the fuck out of the game.
I have no doubt that my game is the exception, for sure.
Yeah.
At some point in my life, I'll go
theory
back
is that
and
it's
play.
because you have that widescreen monitor. And the game was
the
just
ultra wide's like
you can see too much, all right?
Yeah, no doubt.
We don't have enough curtain to hide things behind.
I guess even at that point, though, I had a phenomenal playthrough.
That's cool.
It was fun.
Oh god damn it. Honor mode.
Yeah.
All I was gonna say
the
was
furthest you've gone.
The furthest one I got on was I got to the I did almost all of Act 1 except for Underdark and the Mountain Pass. I got to the Underdark and I did almost everything down there because I was just clearing like a path so I could be safe. I got to the tower and I accidentally went too quickly up to the top level before talking to that dude. He attacked me and we just got killed.
That was it.
Yeah,
wow.
It sucks.
Rough.
What guy?
Yeah. The robot dude at the top of the tower in the Underdark who's like, that foul contemptuous heel, and if you read a bunch of books down in the tower, you can give him phrases where he'll do things for you, like he'll give you a potion of healing, he won't attack you. One of them is that he will attack you, and then another one is that he'll give you a hug, which is really funny and weird. But he'll give you a hug.
That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But I didn't get any of them on accident, and I was just like, ascend. I think the next one is fuck, and I was like, I can't go back. Oh god, and we just got killed. Yeah. It sucked.
Brutal.
But most of the fights in that game I was getting away with because I would literally just keep Will in the back, and then I'd have him cast like Expeditious Retreat or something if he had it, or maybe it was Gale, and then we'd fight up here and he would snipe from the distance, and then if all three of them went down, he would literally cast Expeditious Retreat, run, escape to camp, get Withers to revive all of us, pickpocket the gold back from Withers, and it was like, okay.
Pickpocket the gold back.
You can pickpocket Withers and he doesn't do fucking anything about it.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the strat for honor mode, is being able to escape.
Oathbreaker. I've come because you've broken your oath. You've taken too much money from Withers to paying him for his
He lives here. What is he going to do with that money? He doesn't do anything with it.
Oathbreaker.
He puts it in his pocket.
He doesn't need to pay rent.
Doesn't do shit with it. Yeah,
he's
exactly.
old.
And I found out that you can beat honor mode by you can beat the game by blowing up Gale when you go to fight Ketherick.
Oh.
So
yeah,
and I found out through a Reddit thread because somebody on Reddit, people have been sharing on Reddit their honor mode fails, which is pretty funny. The worst one I've fucking seen is getting to the Gauntlet of Shar, and the party walks over towards the disc, and they push the button, that disc that like takes you down and around. It goes, and all the characters clip through it, fall, and all die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no.
I think For Honor would be a really cool idea if it allowed saves.
Yeah.
Because if not, that game is too fucked.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst part.
That game was too fucked. If I can't have if Halson's T-posing and my entire crew's clowns, there's worse things going to happen if I can't.
So where I found out about that is I saw somebody who took a screenshot and they played as Astarion, and they were, I think it was the end of the game, and it's the final boss room. It's the one with the brain in it.
Yeah.
And it's like the huge room, and they're all dead. And they were like, I literally got to here. Like I was like 10 hit points away from getting it. And then the top comment is, see, this is why Gale's been getting blown up a lot more recently.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It's a valid ending now. And I was like, oh, so you can do it that way. Well, that's good. You don't have to do any of Act 3 to get those dice. So, yeah.
It's amazing.
Anyways.
It's my turn.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Ockley's asks, if you could smell a smell, what would that smell be?
The Midnight Cocktails candle from Bath and Body Works, which I had the last one last night, and I found a little stash of it, and I lit it, and I was like, oh, and we were both like, and then it was gone, and I'm just like, I was saluting it away.
Yeah, I had to throw away the little container this morning.
God damn it, it smells so goddamn good.
I didn't have wood shop because I had metal shop when I was in high school, but like the smell of like a wood of like a buzzsaw cutting through like a really nice kind of wood, because there's like an oil they put on the blade, and then the wood's just kind of burned. It's the best smell in the world.
It's the smell of those things we got from those wall banners.
Yeah.
Those like that wood smell that a lot of like Etsy shops will do when they are like they'll like laser burn through wood, and it's got that like black or brownish sort of engraving on the side. Oh my god, that is an amazing smell. I love a campfire.
What about you?
I really like lavender.
Yeah.
It's basic, but it's good.
No, it's strong. It's strong. That's why it's so common.
And if we're going with like a Bath and Body Works scent, it's got to be vampire blood because it's
Oh, yeah. I'm a huge fan of the black cherry Merlot one. Yeah. That's my
Oh, it's Merlot. Got it. There's another one that's black cherry and oud.
And
I always call it weed because it's OUD. It's oud.
Oh,
oud.
yeah.
I thought you said weed. I was like,
no. This right here, fucking
Cannabis Rex.
Black coffee. Oh my god, that instantly makes my mood better. Just being able to sniff that. Holy shit.
I don't like coffee, but I do like the smell of coffee.
It's beautiful. Gasoline. Fuck, man, that smells so good. Burning rubber. Oh, Jesus Christ, burning rubber and gasoline at the same time. Like when a car like goes and it burns, and you get the rubber in the air. Oh,
I didn't realize Chicken was on Fast and Furious.
Yeah. Oh, it smells so good. Yeah. I'm trying to think of. I know there's tons of smells. A poppy seed muffin.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. And it's not the poppy seed or the muffin. It's the almond. Almond, not almonds. Almonds don't smell good.
Like almond extract?
Almond extract, almond liqueur.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Pesto.
So good. Pepto-Bismol?
Pesto.
Oh, Pepto-Bismol smells good though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
No,
yes, it does. It tastes delicious.
It smells like a texture.
Yeah.
It smells like it'd be chalky. Yeah, it smells chalky. I don't know.
Yeah. It's supposed to be black. Did you know that? That's why they make it pink. Because it's bismuth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I can't remember. I was thinking about something I forgot. It's pineapple.
Oh, come on. Garlic.
Oh, fucking bell peppers.
Oh my god, that reminds me of being a kid.
Mm.
Yeah, you throw an onion and a garlic and bell peppers in a pan, and we don't even eat it. You just cook that shit. I will feel like I'll ratatouille. I'll be that fucking that critic, and I'll go and I'm back into being a kid at home.
We made chicken fajitas last night, and it was all 3 colored bell peppers, the sweet onions, a jalapeno. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Jalapenos too. Oh my god,
they're so pretty.
You hear that?
A little hit.
I'm not a big fan of vampire blood, to be honest. It's just okay. It's too fruity smelling. I wish it kind of had more of like a muskier scent to it.
Girlfriend's a little too fruity too.
Yeah, that one's really good. There's this one that you can get at Target called Leather and Embers.
This one's at least less abrasive than Girlfriend.
Leather and Embers is really, really, really good. When you buy a new video game and you open the package and you can smell the plastic. Or any new electronics. Some new electronics you open, like if you go buy like a game console, it's kind of expensive. So like the boxing, the padding is kind of thick.
Fresh
so
plastic.
it's like kept the factory plasticky smell in it, and you open. Oh, that smells amazing.
Makes me shit, but like ink on paper.
I was about to say ink on paper.
Yeah.
Like Barnes and Noble.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wednesday.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
No,
Wednesday
I'm not
at
going.
9.
I'm not going on Wednesday.
Oh,
but
I am.
You are?
Yeah, not at fucking 9 p.m. But yeah, I'm totally gonna go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fucking chaos, probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say like have
No
fun
doubt.
at Disneyland.
Yeah,
you know?
really though. It's gonna be fucking chaotic.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
trying
God,
to
I'm
get one
so
book.
fucking excited that we're gonna have a Barnes and Noble.
Yes.
Holy shit, I'm so happy about that.
There was another
I'm
one.
gonna go there all the goddamn time. It's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
It's unfortunately just gonna Barnes and Noble's gonna become less special because it's just gonna be so.
It's
accessible.
also gonna be right next to it's next to fucking Sprouts, so it's gonna be like I'm
So
gonna go into Sprouts, or I'm gonna go into Barnes and Noble. I'm gonna get a little thing, and then I'm gonna go into Sprouts and get a little treat.
Yeah.
Double treat. Great day.
Yeah.
Sprouts is strange.
It is.
Sprouts is so fucking strange.
Yeah. Have
I
you been
like-
to Aldi yet?
I have been Aldi.
Yeah.
We haven't been.
But I
Aldi
also
yet.
went like I think opening
Yeah.
day, and it was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did not know about the quarter.
Oh.
Now I do.
Yeah.
The what?
You have to pay
The
like
carts
a
won't
quarter.
move if you don't put a quarter in it.
You get the quarter back,
Oh.
but
Yeah. The whole point's to.
So that people don't steal them.
Well, I don't know. I was asking about it with Lace, and she was trying to explain it. I think the purpose is for you to put your shit back
yeah.
because it'll give you the quarter back.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I think.
It's so they don't have
Have
to
you
pay a cart boy
Yeah.
or
And
a
even if
cart
someone-
person.
Or
Yeah,
or
excuse me.
honestly,
We were called cart persons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Or if anything, I mean, that's kind of cool though. Some guy or some person that's down the luck
I mean,
puts the carts back, takes $3 and change.
oh yeah.
I don't know. I have no idea what the purpose is. It's very strange.
Oh, so when you put it back, it gets the.
You
cart
get the
back.
You
quarter.
get the quarter back.
Oh,
no, yeah,
I get it.
You
Okay.
take the quarter in.
Nah, that's gotta be
it's
like it's gotta be like $5. It can't be a quarter. Nobody gives a
that-
fuck about a quarter.
That's what I thought. Well, I don't know.
I
I have
don't
no
know.
idea.
Now
should have
that
to put
now that
$5
everything
in that bitch.
now that everything's like on my phone or on a card, a quarter is like I'm gonna have to keep track of this quarter because this is
Yeah.
my Aldi quarter.
That's exactly what I call it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I call my
all right.
Aldi's quarter.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Actually,
There has to be a purpose for it. I
There
don't know
you
what
go.
it is, but
I'm not saying like a quarter isn't worth anything. It's more like it's like it needs to be something that's a little more important. A quarter to me isn't that important.
Well, I assume
Yeah.
if you're gonna come back to Aldi's, you need it.
Yeah.
'Cause what the fuck?
Yeah.
am I
All
gonna
right, that
afford
makes
it?
sense.
I'm not paying $5
That is
for a
the
cart.
that is apparently just like a test of like your morality.
Oh, if you put the cart back?
If you put the cart back.
I will say, I saw a bunch of people very pissed off about it and bitchy, and they didn't even go inside. So
for a cart,
they're mad.
losers.
They're
Good.
mad.
Get
Yeah.
out.
So that funneled away all the idiots that didn't want to deal with it.
Yeah.
And then people that came in were like, other people would be like, "Oh, I just wanted to look. Here's my cart," and they'd give someone else a cart,
Yeah.
and then you'd keep the quarter. And then, so it was kind of like a weird thing.
Pay
You
it
saw some
forward.
people, yeah, some
Here's
people
my
paying
25
forward.
cents.
Here's my Aldi's cart already.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
And it was other people that just like, fuck you. And you're like, they didn't even go inside. The police didn't have to deal with them. They got
Yeah.
mad at a cart and then left.
I have zero patience for anybody who is angry about anything at a grocery store
Yeah.
Yeah.
or a convenience store.
Just
And
don't go
especially
in.
about a cart.
Yeah.
Also, it was
Fuck
also
off.
fucking insane in there. Eggs were 90 cents for 18.
That's what Lori was saying.
Whoa.
She was like, I got
I saw people
raspberries for like
taking-
$1.50. And
Yeah.
I'm like,
No.
nowhere.
Whoa.
Are you getting raspberries
eggs
that
for
cheap?
90 cents. I
Yeah.
saw people taking pallets, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Pallets?
And I was like, oh, it's 90 cents?
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe they're going to they're going to sell them.
That or they're gonna give it to the family.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, or they're going to yeah.
Some people have lots of
Well, of course.
kids
Or
or
fucking donate them to somewhere. I
relatives
mean,
or
fit,
yeah.
shit.
God
You
damn.
can get-
that's
I'd
good.
buy $10 worth of eggs, 180 eggs for $10.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Crazy.
That's pretty good.
And that's all. That's not the only thing that they're much like really good price. Like milk was like $2 something.
Yeah.
Everything was
Sprouts
really,
is
really
like
cheap.
the opposite. It's more
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah.
Eggs are
It
really
is.
fucking
I will say
expensive there.
Sprout was really fucking strange. I went
Yes.
in, everything was more expensive, but
Yeah.
everyone looked like someone I would want to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so you're my age at least.
Yeah.
This is a cool place. And then
Yeah.
everything was meticulously separated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like every item had like if it was like gluten free or vegetarian
Yeah.
or vegan. That was so fucking cool because you can
It's a
just go
very-
to an
it's
entire
like-
aisle and go, this is a safe choice for someone that may not have an opportunity.
Yeah.
to have
Sprouts to
else.
me really felt like what Winco really wants to be. Not
Yeah.
Winco, sorry, not Winco. Winco's different.
I don't know.
What's the other one? What's the other one?
Save
Fresno?
Mart?
No,
Oh, Whole Foods?
Whole Foods.
Oh, I
Because
see.
Whole Foods, I feel like it's Sprouts, but then
Yeah.
I go in and I'm like, this is just a regular fucking grocery store.
Yeah.
It was similar to Trader Joe's to me when I saw both
Yeah,
those. They're very
it's
similar.
kind of
very
like
similar.
if Whole Foods
was
and
less
Trader
fun.
Joe's had a baby.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Which is very when we went there, we were like, ooh.
There's
like,
also a lot of
that's
cool
very us.
options. Like I could see a lot of things that would be like better like cuts of meat or something.
Yes.
Or people want specific things. I can understand why it exists. But you do not do your grocery shopping there.
No. It's for little snacks.
Yes.
For little fun snacks.
Yeah.
Or if you need something
very
very
specific.
Yeah.
They had cool stuff for Marceline.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like there was a really lot of cool stuff to.
We're trying not to give her like. You're not supposed to do a lot
Honestly,
of sugar.
That's true.
Before
There's a ton of options like that too.
Yeah.
Ton of options.
Chips with protein.
Lactose-free cottage cheese.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it. We went just for Bethany.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Just we could like feed her.
Yeah.
And the section that was just dedicated, like Winco has a section, but it's only like 2 freezers.
Yeah.
They had a whole row, and then the whole store is separated in various options,
cool.
which is honestly by itself amazing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was more expensive than Winco, but honestly, it's I couldn't go anywhere else and buy it cheap anyway.
Yeah.
Because it does not exist.
Ever since last year though, we've I think we do all of our grocery shopping at Costco now.
Yeah. Most
it's
of it.
just it used to not be this way, but now it is. It's weird how a baby just changes this, but like it's so much nicer to have just a giant thing of one thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's much nicer than having like, we kind of ran out of that.
When
really
we
quickly.
first moved in together, we tried to shop at Costco, and it's like,
way
we
too
can't
much.
eat
We were
all
eating
this.
of it. But now we are. Now we clean through it. It's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah. Nuts. So it's like Costco for the big trips, and then it's Sprouts for the little stuff.
Yeah.
See,
we gotta go to Aldi sometime though.
Yeah.
It's very cool. I want to, but we do Winco, and then we do Costco for snacks.
Yeah.
For like the snack bar.
Yeah.
That's usually where I'm going.
We used to do Winco a lot because we literally lived like walking distance to it. It was like where this place is to that one place that's next to us that I don't want to say because it'll box us.
Exactly.
But that was Winco, and we could just walk to
Winco.
it. But I think we kind of got burnt out on it.
On Winco?
On Winco, yeah. There was just that's the thing I like about Costco is they kind of change their stuff all the time.
Yeah.
They'll have a thing, and then it'll be seasonal, and then it'll be gone next month, and they'll have a new thing. No. And Winco doesn't really do that. It's like the same every time we go, and I'm like, I don't want the same damn thing all the time. But it's reliable, which is nice.
Also Costco crazy. Sometimes. I mean, this is probably it's to me nuts. Anyone that's probably listening or it's a competent adult. I don't think I've ever gone to a deli and asked for specific things ever in my life. This year we have. Not this year, but I guess like the last 6 months I have. So me and Lace will go and get like cuts of salmon, and then we'll get lunch meat, and we'll get it in the exact portion I want instead of like buying it in bulk and then half of it goes bad.
Yes,
it's not a huge saving, but it's enough, and it's great because so now I'm talking to someone every time I go there.
That's
I'm
cool.
I want this cut and this portion.
They do that at Winco, huh?
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah,
and I've just never been really aware of a deli.
They did that at Save Mart for a little while, but it's kind of expensive.
Save Mart's also fucking crazy expensive.
Yeah, Save Mart. It's weird because like it falls in this really middle category for me where it's like it has a lot of specific stuff that I'm not going to do a big grocery shopping trip at, but they're going to have like some weird spice that doesn't exist.
I think they have a better bakery section.
And they have a ton of variety. They have there's like 100 different types of bread there, but they're all like $2 more than bread anywhere else, which sucks. Yeah. So, but if it's like, if I'm cooking something and it's like, okay, well, I'll probably go to Save Mart to get all the ingredients because I don't have to go to 4 different places to try to find all of it. So, and I'll just pay the ADHD tax to not go to 4 different places. Anyways.
Sidetracked.
We're really passionate about grocery stores.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, we're almost 30. You have a kid, and that's what we do now.
I'm not almost 30.
That's true. Neither are really.
Yeah.
Emma's the only person here who was born, whose year that she was born in begins with 2.
Yes.
Yeah.
All of us are 19.
Yeah. Except for Marcy.
Mia's 18.
Yeah. Is
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Jordan too. The both vampires.
Yeah. Weird.
Marcy also has a 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Marcy is.
Has a lot of 2s.
She has. Yeah. She's got.
Yeah.
That's several 2s.
Yeah. 6'2", 22.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's cute because it's kind of like yours because yours is 8999 and hers is 6222. And mine's 1003. Whoa. Wait, no, mine's technically 10-3. 97. Nah, mine's not fun anymore.
No.
What's your social?
Yeah.
356 977 662. The Summer in the Lock 2 asked, Jacob, last episode you mentioned that if you had the time you wanted to start making music, what genres are you most interested in making?
That's a good question.
Probably the ones that I like listening to, which is a lot of it is alternative or indie pop. I Like Girls Enjoyer asks, is there any kind of mini game that you love in a video game? For me, it's the fishing in Final Fantasy 14. Craig, allow me to hit you with a bazinga.
Oh, of course.
It's Albert.
Oh, sweet boy.
The fishing game in Stardew Valley and the shooting range in RE4.
Oh, I wanted to say the shooting range in RE4 is so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm trying to think of like Zelda games because there's tons of mini games in those ones. I like the slides in Mario 64. Those are fun.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We're playing a lot of Mario Wonder, and there's some cool areas that you just have to like. Just like you're just in like an empty room, and you try to jump and discover stuff in the room. That's fun.
That's fun.
I like that.
That's cool. Fun. There's just not a lot of mini games in games anymore.
It's kind of what I'm thinking about too. I'm kind of struggling.
Like why doesn't Kratos just like do a fun mini game with Atreus?
Yeah,
he's like,
play Connect
come on,
4 or
boy,
something.
we just killed that guy. Now let's go over here and I'll go to the shooting range. I wasn't really trying.
His son's like,
there. Yeah, he's sitting there like that. And he's
like,
on nice shot, Dad.
On the barrel, like Ashley.
Whoa,
watch. I'll
hit these barrels.
Because I'm playing the game again. I have different outfits for them.
That's
RE4.
the most. That's the only reason I'm like I want to play 4 because I want to be I want to be different outfits. It's cool.
Oh, the slot machines in Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. You know what? Pokemon has a slot machine kind of like gotcha like capsule thing in it right now, and my god.
If your luck is really high though, you can break it and they'll kick you out.
Yeah, I watch a guy that like speedruns them all the time. His name's Jabo or something, but he's done a bunch of those things where he goes and like gets in trouble and he gets kicked out.
There's slot machines in Stardew Valley too, but it's hard to get to them.
Yeah.
No, it's just a process to get to it.
Artemis asks Jacob. Artemis Great Scholar asks, Jacob, you once described the spell Feeble Mind as making a character act like a baby. Now that you've had an actual baby for some time, do you still agree? Yeah.
That tracks.
I love my daughter very much, and she surprises me every day, and she's extremely smart.
Mm-hmm.
But compared to me, she's
feeble
dude.
of mind.
She's fucking dumb, dude. I'm so much smarter than her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I think I love that. I love that comparison. Just being like Feeble Mind, and you're like, don't go away. Outside.
That is outside. Dude, she loves to go outside.
Eat
eggs.
Eat eggs. Eat eggs. Like if you guessed Feeble Mind on me, that's what I do. I'd just be like, and I just poured this water on the floor. And I'd be like, oh. And I play in it.
Yep.
And then I go, side.
Go
outside.
Yeah.
Outside.
Yeah, let's go. Get your shoes.
Let's go, mama, dada.
Yep.
That's an impression of my baby right now.
Yeah,
that's what she does.
It's...
Or I'll run, and when I'm running, I'll hit the ground and I'll go. She does that all the time. If I see somebody I like, I'll go. That's what she does. She does that. Whenever she sees my mom.
Yep. She does the baby circuit where she runs. And then she turns back around and she's like, okay, now I can go. I got my excitement out.
Yeah. And then I'm going to go to the toothpaste and I'm going to try to drink all of it. And if you take it away from me, I will be living hell for the next 20 minutes. I will scream, I'll cry, I'll do nothing. If you pick me up, I will slam the back of my head into your throat and mouth and chin.
Loves to brush her teeth. We have to hide her toothbrush from her. Because she sees it on the counter. She goes,
She fixates on it. And she goes, It'll escalate until she gets to brush her teeth, and then she will put the toothpaste on it, and we'll help her brush her teeth, and then she will take the toothpaste, and she will go and drink all the toothpaste, and then she will be mad that there is no more toothpaste, to the point where she will get very angry, or she will go, and we're like, no more toothpaste, we're done brushing our teeth, we'll brush our teeth later, and she's like,
Yep.
So that's Feeble Mind.
Yeah, if you're feeble-minded, you love to brush your teeth.
You fucking eat toothpaste.
She tries. Because we have it's like a pump thing. So you have to press the button down. She can't.
She's not strong enough yet.
She's not actually drinking toothpaste.
Yeah. Nat was here, asks, any tattoo ideas? My friend asked me to tattoo him, and I'm fresh out of creative juices. Craig Bazinga.
Oh tattoos for someone else. Not
that's
myself.
A lot of pressure.
No.
That's a lot of pressure. Pinworms.
Pin,
No, don't
pin,
do that.
yeah,
Don't do that.
A
Don't do that.
pinworm. An earthworm.
No,
They're
no
high-fiving,
No
but they don't
worms.
have hands, so their heads are just touching.
Oh, that's kind
But
of
it could also be their butt. You don't know.
Or their dick and balls.
They
Do
don't
worms
have
dick and balls?
I don't think so. I don't know so, but I don't believe so.
How do they reproduce?
They
just
spawn from holes in the ground.
Yeah, they just duplicate.
Yep.
What the fuck?
They dig
Kill them all.
They
It's
dig
like a
down
glitch.
to a certain depth, and then when no one can see them, they go
Yeah.
Ew.
No.
split in half. But then the other half grows.
Is this kind of like the thing where like certain like rays and atoms behave differently when they're observed?
Yeah.
Yes. A worm can only
That is the
duplicate.
most insane shit, by the way, I've ever heard about in science.
Yeah.
That I think about that way too much.
Tattoo ideas? What are you getting next?
What am I getting next?
Mhm.
Probably the Blade Runner one. Yeah.
Mm,
I want something from Blade Runner.
like 2049?
Yeah, the new one.
That's crazy. That's a cool fucking statement to make.
I really want Interlinked.
I would say, yeah. You ever fucking felt the hand of a loved one interlinked?
Yeah,
Mhm.
that fucks me up.
Yeah.
I sometimes I get in a mood and I crawl into a hole and
With the
I look at
worms.
Ryan Gosling and I'm just like he's just like me
Yeah.
for real.
I can fix you.
Yeah. Fix that.
I'm getting arrows on my other hand, but at some point when I can get my schedule.
Oh yeah,
together.
your Destiny ones?
Yeah, I'm supposed to get 2 more.
Hell yeah.
Now that they came out with the other one.
I don't know. Get a sword. Swords, you can't go wrong
Swords
with
are
a sword.
cool.
Swords are
Mhm.
sick as fuck, my guy. Nebnuke asks, which character from Baldur's Gate 3 would you call to last second babysit? Probably Will.
Yeah.
It's a tie between Will, Gale, and Halsin.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I don't trust anybody else. I'm not even Halsin. Halsin will leave halfway
No, he
through.
won't.
Yeah, he will.
No, he won't.
He'll be like, "Don't worry, I will protect your baby," and then you'll come back, and some other bitch is watching him, and she'll be like, "I'm about to kill this baby because Halsin left, and now other people showed up, and I don't know what to do with them, and they tried to steal my purse, so now I'm going to kill your baby." And you're like, "What the fuck? Where's my babysitter? He went to go fight some goblins. He left." Will's the best option to me, but you might come back and Will would be like we signed up for there was a salesman at the door. I didn't know what to say. I signed you up for a thing. Sorry.
Yeah.
And you're like, "God, Will, what the hell?" He's like, "Yeah, it's a 6-year commitment too. Like you can't get out of this. You have to pay monthly. It's only like $25.
What's it for?
It's
Like meat,
yeah, it's like a meat delivery.
frozen meat.
And you're like,
meat?
"Fucking
Yeah.
Will, you gotta learn to say no, dude. You have to learn how to say no."
Yeah.
Right.
And Gale?
You would come back and like you're I think Gale would probably be the best because Gale knows how to cook.
Yeah.
But Gale would leave. Gale would leave and you look around and there'd be things missing and you'd be like, "What the
He ate it.
bastard? What did he do with those?"
Oh, he ate them. I see.
I don't think Gale took my laptop, but I can't find it.
He absorbed your laptop.
I don't know what he
Oh,
did,
what a
but, like,
bastard.
He took it. I don't know where it is. And then I'd text him about it and he'd be like, "Oh, yeah, sorry, I have this condition." And you're like, "Oh, okay, it's a medical condition."
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I can't be mad
Whatever.
about it. Can your insurance pay for my laptop?
Yeah.
Come on, guy.
Unfortunately, I would also pick Carlock, but unfortunately, she cannot touch the baby, so I think she's
Yeah.
not allowed.
No.
The baby will have severe burns.
No.
Lysel, absolutely not.
Jahira?
Oh, Jahira is the best option.
Yeah.
Jahira is the best option. You would come back, and the kid would be better off.
Yeah.
The child would be
Better
better
off.
off with Jahira.
Yeah. She is a mother, so
Yeah,
she has some experience.
Yeah, definitely.
Whenever you
Asterion?
fuck up in Sims, Jahira comes get your baby.
Yeah, if you fuck up enough, she's
Jahira
like,
would come early too.
yeah.
And she would turn into an animal and like let them like it'd be like free horse rides. That'd be fun. Yeah. What would happen if Asterion?
No,
can you babysit?
Astarion's not watching my kid.
They'd be like a Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come
no.
back and they're atrophied, and you'd be like,
Yeah.
"Oh,
Oh, my
Fuck!
baby. You've been sanguined. What happened to you?
Who
You've been
else?
blood-
I feel like Asterion would like sit on like the couch, and he would be on his phone, and then the baby would grab knives, and he'd be like, Oh no! Don't do that.
Shadowheart?
The baby is dead, and then he'd leave.
Shadowheart?
Shadowheart?
Yeah.
You would never see the baby again.
She's
She'd
like,
take
He'd
it.
come back, and the baby would be gone.
the baby's part of my cult now.
Oh,
Actually,
cool.
Lizelle and Shadowheart would both do that.
Yeah.
Lizelle would be like, Kanyak. she'd be like, you belong in the tears with me. And you would come back, the baby would be gone.
Yeah.
And I think Shadowheart would also like just recruit the baby to be with Shar.
That's kind of cool though.
Jaheira is the right answer, and so is Daemalin. Daemalin and Jaheira and Isabel are all.
I'm not letting Daemalin watch my baby.
Why not? Why not? What is she gonna do?
She seems a little unstable.
She'd probably leave to go like
Yeah.
conquer something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'd be like, I would watch your baby.
I'm busy fucking my wife.
But not only do I need to fuck my wife, I also need to go kill Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
And she would fly away. And
She
you'd
would.
be like, but my baby.
That's kind of a good trade though.
Yeah.
I think Isabel would be okay.
She would.
Yeah. Isabel actually, okay, so it's Jaheira, Isabel.
Scraps.
Scratch.
Oh, the fuck that dog's name.
Scratch?
The dog
Scratch.
cannot watch a baby. Neither can the Albert. The Albert eat it.
Yeah. Gale?
Yeah, I'd say Gale, then Will.
What's his fuck watches that kid? Withers watches that kid. Puts her through school.
Withers.
Oh, actually, Withers is number one.
Yeah.
Withers puts her through school.
Withers, canonically, actually, it's Jaheira, then Withers.
Yes.
Then it's Isabel, because fucking Withers.
Withers does let her
Dost
leave.
thou
though.
require a snack?
Yeah.
Dost thou, for a matter of penance? And he'd charge a gold, but then give the gold back. It'd be like the Aldi quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what respecking with Withers is. It's like an Aldi quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Really,
like you
though.
have to. He's making sure you're not poor.
Yeah. You might have a food, right? Yeah. You.
Okay. Then there. Now you can have it back. But
Come
you have
take
to
it out
work
of
for it.
Grandpa's pocket.
Mhm.
Like I hate grabbing money out of Grandpa's
My
pocket.
fucking character couldn't do it either. I always had to have Asterion do it because it's like DC 20. So he's like, you have to be good at it too. Yeah, I have to not see it happen. Minthara, absolutely not.
No.
Yeah, sorry, Minthara. You would turn my child into like a soldier. I'd come back and she'd be like, I'm going to go fight in war. And I'd be like, how? You're a baby. This is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Post the point where you can recruit Minthara.
Yeah.
Minthara, Goblin Outpost Minthara, the baby's dead.
Yeah.
The baby's getting killed. Ketheric. Ketheric could do... He's such a good dad.
Yeah, great one.
What would happen if Gortash watched the baby?
No.
Ew.
Do you think what would be better, Gortash or Orin?
Gortash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orin would just kill the baby.
Yeah.
In like a really gross way too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
Tyranny's not really.
Let's not talk about it.
But Gortash.
Tyranny's
would,
the
like,
lesser of the three, really, by a lot. Let's
Yeah.
just say that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Tyranny's really, compared to the other two, maybe
Like
not that bad.
he's a freak, but the baby would live.
That's
Yeah.
true, actually. Yeah, the baby would live, but like, they have some trauma.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Next question.
Wait,
No.
No.
what about Minsk?
No.
What about Minsk and
No.
Boo?
Probably
No.
fine enough. They're probably
Yeah,
decent,
yeah.
decent
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah.
I teach the baby about space or something.
It's a winner.
The Boo would.
Yes.
Minsk knows nothing.
Yeah.
All right, this is our last question. Well, actually, I'm going to go this one because this one's not a question. Mobile Suit Gun Dad says, "Hey, no question this week. I just want to say that you guys are awesome, and I appreciate all the hard work and time you put into this.
Oh,
Thank you so
thank
much. Have a
you.
great week.
thank
too.
you.
Thank you so much."
Thank you.
Colleen asks, "Hi guys,
Colleen.
what is the oldest / rarest, most antique item in your house?" No, I don't like this question. Also, Spencer, when / how did the yellow Red Bull addiction start? I think we talked about that last episode.
Yes.
So go watch last episode. Also, Craig, a question for Craig.
Mhm.
Wrong. Bazinga, and it's got Sheldon on it. I think Colleen
Custom
made that,
meme.
which is really
Yeah,
funny. That is
custom meme.
You guys are making memes, which
Aw.
is pretty great. I don't want to talk
Which
about the
one?
oldest,
Right on the
rarest, most
fridge.
antique item in our house because there's a bunch of haunted shit in our house.
Oh, get
And
over
because Spencer
yourself.
won't stop letting ghosts live in our
Nothing
in our
that
house.
nothing I have purchased is antique or old.
What about that picture of that baby?
That baby is not.
That baby is probably like 400 years dead, and her spirit lived in that thing.
Yeah, that's
in the old house. In the old house, you had a old Victorian lady on a painting.
Yeah.
And then it broke.
Because
that means her soul got released into the house.
Then that's the old house's problem, not ours.
That's true.
Okay, what's the oldest thing we have? It's actually probably stuff from the set, because there's actually a lot of stuff from like antique stores you guys got for the set.
I have like a ring that my great grandma owned, but I don't know how old it would
probably
be.
Me, actually. I'm probably the oldest thing in this house. Probably, yeah.
I mean, that's a fair point.
I mean, is there anything in this house that's older than me?
Craig?
Shut up, you don't live here.
That's true.
Right? Now, you're here. You temporarily set back the limit.
The ring that I just mentioned.
Wait, how old is it?
It was my great grandma's ring. She had when she was probably my age.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That and then me.
Sure. Let's go with that order.
Hype. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Can you say in 10 words the Red Bull, summarize the Red Bull story?
Marshall liked Red Bull. Now I like yellow Red Bull. Yes.